The Amazon River, one of South America's arteries. The Amazon River, a majestic waterway that runs through the heart of South America, is much more than a simple waterway. It is a living and dynamic entity, essential to the balance of the planet. With its more than 6,000 kilometers in length and countless tributaries, the Amazon holds the title of the largest river in the world in terms of water volume, pouring billions of liters into the Atlantic Ocean every day and influencing the climate of the entire continent. This is the Amazon. Our journey today is through the South American continent, a chain that connects several countries. We're talking about the largest and longest river in the world, the Amazon River, which rises in the high Andes Mountains in Peru, flows through Colombia, and travels thousands of kilometers through the heart of Brazil, until it empties forcefully into the Atlantic Ocean. It crosses borders, connecting 7 countries. Furthermore, its watershed extends to 7 neighboring countries: Bolivia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, an overseas territory of France. But its greatness is not only its size. The river is home to one of the most complex and exuberant ecosystems on Earth. Its banks and depths are home to thousands of species, many still unknown to science, including exotic fish, aquatic mammals, rare birds, and an impressive variety of plants. It is a true sanctuary of biodiversity, where nature expresses itself in its purest and wildest form. Vital flow, with a volume of water that exceeds the sum of the largest rivers on the planet, the Amazon River stands out as South America's main waterway, a true natural colossus that pulsates with life at every bend. Its influence reaches far beyond the borders of the rivers. It shapes ecosystems, sustains millions of lives, and even influences the weather patterns of vast regions. The Amazon is an invisible force that connects forests, oceans, and atmospheres in a continuous dance of balance and renewal. Immensity and power, unparalleled volume. No other river on the planet rivals the Amazon in terms of volume. Every day, it pours into the Atlantic Ocean more freshwater than the world's 7 largest rivers combined. Its force is so overwhelming that it alters the ocean's salinity hundreds of kilometers beyond its mouth, creating a unique phenomenon that can be detected even from space. It is living proof that the Amazon doesn't belong solely to South America. It is, in fact, a giant that influences the entire planet. This is a place where nature reigns supreme and humans are merely momentary visitors, spectators of the grandeur. Here, life flourishes at its own pace, free and abundant, following the ancient and untamed rhythm of the earth. It is a world where every sound, every color, and every creature tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and pure beauty. Connecting network. The Amazon River doesn't flow alone. It intertwines with thousands of tributaries that branch out like veins across the South American continent. From the snow-capped heights of the Andes to the vast floodplains of the tropical rainforest, this impressive water network connects nations, cultures, and ecosystems in a single chain of life. It's more than a river, it's the backbone of a region where everything is interconnected, from biodiversity to human survival. A complex and living network, with more than 1,000 tributaries, rivers, streams, and piranhas, the Amazon forms one of the most extensive and complex hydrographic networks in the world. Its basin covers approximately 7 million square kilometers and crosses several countries. The river is much more than a freshwater colossus. It is the true sap of life that irrigates and sustains the green heart of the earth. With its powerful and constant flow, it nourishes the Amazon rainforest, regulates atmospheric humidity, and influences weather patterns that transcend continental boundaries. By transporting nutrients, connecting ecosystems, and nurturing the planet's greatest biodiversity, the Amazon acts as a vital artery of the Earth system, essential for climate stability and environmental health worldwide. Explosion of life. The mysterious, turbid waters of the river and its nutrient-rich banks teem with an endless circulation of life. Exotic fish of unimaginable shapes and colors, iconic mammals like the pink dolphin and the jaguar, vibrant birds like the scarlet ibis and the arajuba, fascinating reptiles, and thousands of insects all coexist in a delicate and complex ecological system. It is as if every drop of water carries within it the essence of life. Even with all the technology available, the Amazon remains largely unexplored in its depths. This stream of discoveries reinforces the river's incalculable scientific value and the urgent need to protect it. Preserving the Amazon means ensuring that nature continues to reveal its secrets, many of which may hold solutions to the medical, environmental, and climate problems of our time. This impressive diversity is not limited to the region. Its impact extends beyond the forest, influencing the climate, the fertility of distant lands, and even the stability of the oceans. Every tree, every species, and every drop of water in the Amazon forms an interdependent ecological web that sustains not only local life but the balance of the entire planet. Liquid paths. The river, more than a body of water, is a living path, where stories, cultures, and ways of life flow. For riverside communities, it represents sustenance, connection, and identity. Like cells in a gigantic organism, these populations adapted to the rhythm of the tides, floods, and ebbs, using the river as their primary route for transportation, trade, food, and even spirituality. Everything pulses to the rhythm of the waters. Flow of knowledge, but it's not just the physical body that moves through these waters. There is also a symbolic, invisible, and profound flow, that of stories, legends, and myths that span generations. Indigenous narratives that explain the origin of animals, the secrets of the forest, and the mysteries of the river form the cultural foundation of this region. They connect the present with ancestral wisdom, guiding communities in harmony with nature for millennia. The story of the Amazon is really the story of the Amazon River, a liquid colossus that shaped, connected, and sustained the largest tropical biome on the planet. Long before the forest became what we know today, the river's birth was the turning point. It all began with the uplift of the Andes Mountains, some 65 million years ago, which redirected ancient inland seas and paved the way for the formation of the world's largest watershed. Climate, flow, and the formation of life. Over millennia, the waters of the newly formed Amazon began to nourish the landscape, driven by a warm and humid climate, especially after the extinction of the dinosaurs. Seasonal flooding spread nutrients and created the fertile soil that allowed the forest to emerge. Even in the face of intense climate variations, the river never stopped flowing. It persisted, transforming challenges into opportunities for biodiversity to flourish. The river that shapes everything. The Amazon is not just a spectator of natural history, it is the main actor. Its waters determined where the forest could exist, how animals would move, where seeds would germinate, and even how indigenous peoples would live and develop. It is the common thread in this tapestry of life, a silent sculptor that has nurtured, connected, and transformed for millions of years. The result of an ancestral dance. Today, the Amazon is the backbone of an ecosystem that is home to thousands of species and ancient cultures. A living, pulsating system, the result of the dance between geology, climate, and life, with the river as its constant melody. Understanding this origin is fundamental to recognizing the inestimable value of the Amazon and the urgency of protecting it as one of the last great natural hearts of the earth. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. But before you go, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next videos. Now I want to know your opinion. What surprised you most about this video? Comment below. I read everything and love interacting with you. And if you enjoyed this topic, click on this video right here. I'm sure you'll love it. See you there. See you next time.